Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In a world that constantly attempts to dictate how we should think, feel, and act, imagine having the ability to find peace and happiness within yourself, no matter what chaos surrounds you. This power isn't just strong, it's revolutionary. It means taking control, not over the outside world, but over something even more vital and fully accessible to us, our own minds. Stoicism teaches resilience, gratitude, and how to live a life truly fulfilled. But this isn't merely a lesson from the past. It's about your life right now. It's about navigating the chaos of modern life without losing your composure. It's about discovering calm amid the storm and joy in the simplest moments. It's about turning your mornings from something you dread into a powerful launchpad for a purposeful, joyful day. If you've ever felt drowned by life's noise, struggled to find peace, or are simply curious about how ancient wisdom can be your secret advantage in the 21st century, stay tuned. This video might be the one that changes everything for you. Let's explore the Stoic methods that can help us design not just a morning routine, but a life filled with intention, resilience, and genuine happiness. I ask you to give this video your full focus from start to finish. If you've made it this far, you're not ordinary. You're someone who craves depth and wisdom. Your commitment to absorbing this content fully sets you apart even more. You might find this concept a bit fancy, but it's actually a beautifully simple idea that comes from Japan. It's about finding the sweet spot where your passions, talents, what society needs, and what you can be paid for all intersect. It's your unique reason for being. Imagine waking each day energized by a clear purpose, something so compelling that hitting snooze isn't even a thought. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just about stoically enduring hardship. He believed deeply that we all have a part to play, to contribute something meaningful. He encouraged us to see every day as a chance to fulfill our role with integrity and passion. Now, put that in the context of Ikigai. It's not just about doing what you love. It's about aligning it with what the world needs and where your skills shine. That's where the magic lies. But how do you begin to find your Ikigai? It starts with some honest self-reflection. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What skills do I have? What does the world need from me? What can I be compensated for? Don't worry if the answers don't come immediately. This is a journey, exploring different parts of your life and interests to see where they overlap. This search for Ikigai isn't just some feel-good exercise. It lays the foundation for a life rich in meaning and satisfaction. When your daily actions align with your deeper purpose, even the most mundane tasks gain significance. Your relationships deepen because you're more present. Your creativity flourishes as you connect with your true passions. And happiness, it becomes less of a fleeting visitor and more a constant companion. So as you think about setting your alarm tomorrow, consider what Ikigai means to you. What could pull you out of bed, eager to begin the day? Remember, this isn't about instant change. It's a gradual unfolding. And as Marcus Aurelius would remind us, it's about committing to the work daily, with honor and dedication. Finding your Ikigai is not just about personal fulfillment. It's about embracing your role in the greater tapestry of life, weaving your unique thread into the evolving human story. The ancient Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, emphasized that our actions should be purposeful, not random, but guided by our inner compass. This philosophy perfectly applies to how we prepare for the day ahead, starting the night before. Here's the truth. The quality of your morning depends heavily on how you spend your evening. It's tempting to binge-watch shows late into the night or scroll endlessly through social media. But pause for a moment and think about how that affects your next day. Your brain needs time to relax, process the day, and recharge. That's why having a strong pre-sleep routine is crucial. Imagine treating your evening ritual with the same care and intention as any other important part of your life. This isn't about harsh discipline that drains the joy from your nights. It's about creating a space that supports your well-being and aligns with the goals you have for tomorrow. For example, limiting screen time an hour before bed isn't about depriving yourself. It's giving your mind the signal it's time to wind down, making falling asleep easier and waking up more refreshed. Planning for the next day can be a game changer too. Simply writing down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow sets a clear direction so you wake with purpose. And here's where the Stoic mindset really shines. Focusing on what's within our control and letting go of what isn't. We can't control every detail of our day, but we can decide how we begin it. Don't forget the power of deep breathing or meditation to calm your mind. This practice isn't just fluff. It signals your body to rest. Slow, deep breaths reduce stress, lower your heart rate, and prepare you for restorative sleep. It's like pressing a reset button, so you wake refreshed, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. In today's non-stop world, this may seem challenging, but it's essential for setting your day's tone. Picture your morning's first moments free from the noise of emails, social media alerts, and breaking news. Just you, your thoughts, and the calm of dawn. That's not only refreshing, it's empowering. Marcus Aurelius championed living with focus and intention. He wasn't distracted by the many interruptions of ancient Rome, and believe me, there were plenty. Instead, he stressed the importance of being present and attentive to the moment and task at hand. He understood something even more relevant today. The quality of your attention shapes the quality of your life. So how do we bring this ancient wisdom into modern life? First, by creating a morning space intentionally free from digital distractions. It's not about rejecting technology, but about choosing not to let it control your day's start. It's easy to reach for your phone first thing, but that puts you in a reactive mode, responding to external demands and dramas. Instead, gift yourself a peaceful beginning. Imagine spending your first hour nourishing your soul and sharpening your mind. Whether that's reading, meditating, journaling, or sipping coffee while watching the sunrise. This isn't wasted time. It's an investment in your well-being. By avoiding distractions, you don't just avoid stress. You build a reservoir of calm and focus you can draw from all day. Maximizing your mornings isn't about adding more to your to-do list. It's about removing the noise that doesn't serve you. It's about prioritizing what truly matters before the day's demands pull you away. Here, the Stoic practice of focusing on what's within your control becomes powerful. You might not control the flood of emails waiting, but you can control how and when you engage with them. So tomorrow, challenge yourself to start your day on your own terms. Resist diving into the digital world immediately. Instead, root yourself in the present, enjoying the peace and potential that morning holds. Remember, each day brings a fresh chance to live more intentionally, with greater serenity, and more aligned with the person you aim to become. Let's make our mornings a testament to that goal, guided by the enduring wisdom of Stoicism and an unwavering focus on what truly counts. At its essence, Stoicism teaches us to understand what lies within our control and to act with virtue and purpose in those areas. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't merely encouraging us to endure life's hardships with stoic endurance. They urged active engagement with life, taking ownership of both our mindset and our actions. Consistently waking up early is a practice that embodies this philosophy. It's a statement that we hold power over how our day begins, that we don't yield to whims or external pressures. Stoicism suggests building a fulfilling life step by step, finding contentment in every action. This is a profound reminder that monumental change starts with small, steady habits. Rising at the same hour each morning may seem trivial, but it's a foundational habit setting the stage for everything else. It's about establishing a stable base for your day, one where you don't rush the moment you open your eyes, but begin with control and intention. But here's the truth. Consistency is tough. It's meant to be. Those initial mornings trying to wake up at a fixed time often feel like a hard climb. Your bed suddenly feels irresistibly cozy, and the lure of just 5 more minutes grows strong. This is where Stoic perseverance becomes essential. It's about recalling why you commit to this, the person you're shaping through discipline. It's about looking past immediate comfort and focusing on the long-term gains this habit will bring. Becoming a morning person isn't solely about mornings themselves. It's about embodying resilience, focus, and intention throughout your day. It's practicing self-mastery, aligning your actions with your values, and crafting the life you desire, one morning at a time. So, how do we turn consistency into an ally? Begin by setting a clear intention the night before. Remind yourself why waking up at a specific time matters. Is it to carve out quiet moments for reading or meditation, to exercise, or simply to start your day with calm and control? Next, shape an environment that supports this habit. Maybe go to bed a little earlier to secure enough rest, or keep your curtains slightly ajar to let gentle natural light awaken you. And when challenges arise, lean on the Stoic belief in the strength of our will and the importance of living by our principles. Each morning you rise at your chosen hour. You're not just starting a day. You're renewing a promise to yourself, your growth, and living purposefully. Amid all the talk of discipline, consistency, and greeting the dawn, remember one vital truth. We are human. Being human means we're wonderfully complex beings whose brains often seek the easiest, most gratifying path. That's why adopting new habits, like transforming mornings, can initially feel like a battle. But there's freedom in embracing this fact. It's not a flaw. It's part of our nature. Now, channel some Stoicism here, alongside its calls for discipline and resilience. Stoicism also teaches self-compassion and understanding. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to be patient and forgiving of his own flaws. He knew berating oneself for mistakes wasn't the path to growth. Instead, he advised acknowledging errors, learning, and then letting them go. This mindset is crucial when forming new morning routines or any habit. The first days or weeks can be hard. The alarm sounds, but every part of you wants to stay wrapped in your cozy bed. And truthfully, some days you will give in. That's okay. The key lies in what follows. Do you spiral into guilt and self-criticism, or do you breathe, forgive yourself, and treat the next morning as a fresh chance? Patience and forgiveness toward ourselves aren't weaknesses. They're signs of strength and wisdom. They mean we're committed for the long run, ready to navigate ups and downs with grace. This Stoic self-compassion practice means understanding our nature, working with it, and gently guiding ourselves toward the habits and life we want. Taking it easy doesn't mean making excuses or perpetually missing our goals. It means recognizing growth as a process full of learning and setbacks, knowing every new day brings fresh challenges and opportunities. And it's in this daily renewal where our strength and resilience are found. So, as you embrace early mornings or any new habit, be kind to yourself. Celebrate small wins, learn from setbacks, and approach each day ready to try again. This isn't just about becoming a morning person. It's about cultivating a mindset ready to face life's challenges with determination and kindness. Consider the simple act of placing your alarm clock across the room. It's not merely to make snoozing harder. It's a declaration, a commitment to start your day on your own terms, rising despite the bed's tempting embrace. a small defense against inertia, a step toward intentional living. Likewise, making your bed each morning might seem trivial, especially if you're the only one who'll see it. Yet it's much more than straightening sheets. It's an act of care, telling yourself your environment and engagement with it matter. It creates a space reflecting the order and respect you cultivate within. These small victories, as Marcus Aurelius might argue, are the foundation of a disciplined life. They are everyday choices, often overlooked, that gradually shape character. Each time you choose these little acts, you vote for the person you want to be, someone who values discipline, order, and self-respect. Why focus on these small acts? Because they're accessible to everyone. Not all of us can control major life events, the upheavals or unexpected turns. But we can control how we start each day, treat our surroundings, and prepare for what lies ahead. This is Stoicism in practice, focusing on what's within our control and releasing what isn't. Moreover, these habits aren't just discipline for its own sake. They build a mindset ready for life's bigger challenges. Committing to small acts sharpens your ability to follow through, stay steady amid adversity, and approach life with calm and composure. Hallmarks of the Stoic ideal. So when reflecting on discipline's role, start small. Seek daily chances to practice self-control and order. Remember, it's in these moments, in the quiet morning when you decide to rise with purpose, that your character is forged. These rituals aren't chores. They infuse your day with meaning and your life with direction. And here's a powerful tip. Sharing your goals with someone who supports and holds you accountable can boost your success dramatically. It turns a personal journey into a shared adventure, making building your morning routine and ultimately living with purpose less daunting and more fulfilling. Think of your accountability partner as an ally in self-improvement, someone to remind you of commitments when your bed feels too cozy, encourage you when progress slows, and celebrate every victory, no matter how small. This relationship is mutual support, rooted in understanding that we all strive to be our best selves. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, included community and relationships as vital to building character and virtue. They believed in shared wisdom, learning from each other, and the strength from knowing you're not alone. Finding an accountability partner today echoes this timeless wisdom. While the path to discipline and purpose is personal, it doesn't have to be solitary. A partner can also reveal blind spots in your routine, offer fresh insights, and spark unexpected growth. This partnership is more than checking if you woke up on time or meditated. It's meaningful dialogue on what's working, what's not, and how to support each other in adjusting. How to find such a partner? Look for someone equally committed to growth. Friend, family, colleague. Trust and openness are key, so you can share goals, struggles, and wins honestly. Once found, clarify your aims and needed support. Set regular check-ins. Be there to encourage, advise, and gently nudge each other back on track. Remember, accountability isn't just external motivation. It's building a relationship that inspires and uplifts, a space where honesty, vulnerability, and mutual support thrive. Together, your morning routines and life goals weave into a shared effort toward intentional, disciplined, and fulfilling living. Finally, Stoic reflection on mortality calls us to act, to live purposefully and intentionally. It urges us not to waste time on trivial matters, but to focus on building a meaningful legacy. Every morning, we awaken to a new chance to engage meaningfully with life, to contribute positively and pursue personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, in Meditations, often wrote on life's fleeting nature. stressing virtuous living and making the most of our limited time. This wasn't intended to be a somber thought. Instead, it became a freeing realization, one that released him from trivial concerns and allowed him to center his attention on his responsibilities as emperor and as a human being striving toward virtue. The idea here is simple. By keeping the end in sight, we're more likely to live with clarity and purpose, placing emphasis on what and who truly matters. When we view death through the lens of our morning routines, it completely reframes our approach to the day. It's not just another 24 hours, it's a gift, one that isn't promised to anyone. This awareness can deeply shape how we invest our time, which activities we choose, which relationships we cultivate, and the legacy we aim to create. It's a reminder to love more fully, to live more completely, and to leave the world just a little better than we found it. Beyond that, this Stoic exercise keeps us grounded when we face life's inevitable difficulties. When we remember how finite our time is, everyday setbacks lose their grip on us. We gain focus on long-term goals and become far less reactive to the passing frustrations of the moment. It's a mindset that fosters present-moment gratitude and fuels a desire to truly make it count. So how can we bring this Stoic concept into our everyday lives? It starts with just a moment of pause. Each morning, look at the day ahead like a fresh canvas, an opportunity to make a meaningful mark on your story and those around you. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, would I be content with how I plan to spend it? It's not about spiraling into existential worry. It's about nurturing a genuine appreciation for the now, for the chance to live, to grow, and to love. Embracing the Stoic idea of remembering death isn't a fixation on endings. It's a call to honor the present and to live each day with depth, gratitude, and intentionality. So let's begin each morning with a deep awareness that the day ahead is a blessing, an invitation to live meaningfully and in alignment with our values. That, at its core, is the Stoic way, living with intention, virtue, and a sense of lasting purpose. We're often encouraged to focus solely on the positive, to imagine joy and success so they manifest. Yet, the Stoics, in their enduring wisdom, offer an alternative that's just as empowering and even more practical. Negative visualization isn't pessimism. It's a powerful tool for preparing, building resilience, and learning to appreciate what's already here. The heart of this practice is simple. Occasionally imagine the setbacks or losses life could bring. This might be something minor, like a traffic jam, or something heavier, like losing a job or someone you love. It's not about fixating on worst-case scenarios to breed fear. It's about rehearsing your response, so when those difficulties do arise, you've already equipped yourself mentally and emotionally. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus all reminded us that by reflecting on the impermanence of things beyond our control, we cultivate peace and strength. This approach sharpens our focus on what we can control: our choices, our mindset, and our actions. Adding negative visualization to your morning routine can shift your entire outlook. Instead of heading into your day unprepared, you're stepping into it with mental armor, ready for the inevitable bumps along the road. It's like strength training for the soul. So when life throws something unexpected, you're already practiced in facing it with calm. And here's the paradox. This kind of imagining often leads to greater gratitude. By picturing life without what we love, we return to reality with a deeper appreciation for it. It's a gentle reminder of how much there is to be thankful for right now. This isn't about fear. It's about perspective. It's about being fully aware of what we could lose, so we're more present for what we have. So how do we use this wisely? Spend a few moments each morning considering a challenge you might face today or in the future. Picture how you would respond, what strengths you'd lean on, what wisdom you'd apply, how you'd grow through it. Then let it go and move into your day stronger and more thankful. Gratitude, especially at the end of the day, can be one of the most life-shifting practices we embrace. Something as simple as keeping a gratitude journal can open up our minds and hearts. Before bed, take a few minutes to reflect and write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be a warm interaction, a moment of beauty, finishing a task, or just the softness of your pillow waiting to cradle your head. Writing these things down shifts your awareness from what's missing to what's already abundant, and that's Stoic thinking in action. Focusing on what's in your control and appreciating what's already yours. This perspective shift doesn't just lead to better sleep. It sets the tone for how we greet tomorrow, with peace, with purpose, and with appreciation. Why end the day with gratitude? Because it's the closing note that brings harmony to our internal soundtrack. Even when things didn't go as planned, there's always something to be thankful for. It helps us find stillness in chaos and reinforces the goodness woven into each day. This simple act of appreciation doesn't just help you sleep. It transforms how you rise. Instead of waking with dread or inertia, you wake with anticipation. What might I be grateful for today? And this mindset flows into our relationships. We begin to notice the value of others more clearly, and we express that gratitude more often. We grow closer to the world around us by seeing it through a more appreciative lens. So, as we talk about ways to elevate our mornings and our lives, don't overlook the power of closing your day in gratitude. This is the Stoic pursuit at its finest. A life centered not on external status, but on internal richness, peace, purpose, and perspective. As we come to the end of this journey through 10 Stoic-inspired strategies, one thing becomes clear. Each one is far more than a simple practice. It's a doorway to a deeper life, one marked by clarity, strength, and a profound sense of appreciation. Adopting these practices won't make every day perfect, but it will mean you'll face each day as a stronger, wiser, and more grounded version of yourself. Within you lies the ability to not only transform your mornings, but your entire way of being, aligned with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, purpose, and tranquility. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's a whole world of Stoic insight, ready to support you in living with deeper meaning and presence. If you found this exploration meaningful and want to keep diving into Stoicism, check out the playlist on your screen. It's filled with wisdom, stories, and tools to guide you further on your path. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your reflections below. Let's continue this journey of growth and resilience together. Here's to mornings with clarity, days lived on purpose, and a life overflowing with gratitude. Thank you for being a part of the Stoic Sage Academy.